That is what that is on some case can by small
All right, 4:05 is the time right now. Johnson & Johnson is taking charge of making COVID vaccines at a Baltimore plant after millions of doses were ruined because of cross-contamination. It's the same plant where AstraZeneca also made its vaccines, but the drug maker is being told to go elsewhere. Holly Morris has the details on why the federal government is ordering this particular move. Holly? 4:06 is the time right now. The Washington Nats' long-awaited home opener may have to wait a little bit longer. ESPN and The Athletic are reporting today's game against the Atlanta Braves is postponed, but the team says they will play tomorrow. This comes as the Nationals continue to deal with the COVID-19 outbreak. The Nats were supposed to kick off their season last Thursday, but their three-game set with the New York Mets was also pushed aside. The NHL is dealing with another major COVID outbreak. 20 players and coaches for the Vancouver Canucks tested positive. Reports say that the outbreak involves cases of the Brazilian variant. The Canucks already had 4 games postponed, and now a report from The Athletic says more games are expected to be called off. The NHL has now postponed a total of 45 games because of COVID.
A Capitol police officer is out of the hospital after he was injured in the car ramming attack that took the life of his colleague Friday. Now there are concerns over security at the Capitol complex. Holly has the latest details.
I just wonder what they were going to do to balance that need for safety with just remembering that this is part of the community of DC as a whole.
Well, Holly, the Capitol Police Force is honoring the death of Officer Billy Evans, who died Friday during that attack at the Capitol. Black bunting was visible across the entrance to Capitol Police headquarters, and flags are flying at half-staff to honor the 18-year veteran of the force. This all brings us to our Fox 5 Live News poll question this morning. We're asking, do we need to increase security now at the Capitol? Tell us what you think. Just go to fox5dc.com or go to the free Fox 5 app. And we're following some breaking news right now for Prince William County. Police are on the scene of a serious crash along Prince William Parkway and University Boulevard in Manassas. The southbound lanes of those two roads are closed while police investigate what happened. Of course, we will stay on top of this and bring you the latest details as soon as we get them in. More than $1 million in cocaine was found on a cargo ship in Annapolis. U.S. Customs said they seized the drugs during an inspection Wednesday. 44 pounds of cocaine were discovered where the ship's anchor is stored. No arrests were made, but the investigation is ongoing.
Video shows cars doing donuts on the Beltway, putting traffic at a complete stop. Now, this happened Saturday night on I-495 in College Park on the outer loop of the Beltway. Officers say they responded to the scene and asked the group of drivers to leave. No arrests were made. DC police need your help identifying several people involved in an armed robbery in Northwest. Now, this happened around 11:30 Saturday night on Shepherd Street. Investigators say the group approached some people on the street and then demanded their belongings. Police say one of the suspects pulled out a knife. The group took the victim's items and then they took off. Well, it was a mess yesterday at National Harbor. A construction crew accidentally hit a gas line near Waterfront and Fleet Streets. Police shut down traffic leading into that area while workers fixed that broken line. People staying at nearby hotels had to shelter in place. Good news is that no one was hurt. The area was closed for several hours, but is back open again. And happening today, suggested changes to Reagan National Airport noise study is expected to be released. The latest study on airplane noise north of the airport will be released during a virtual meeting tonight. It will be the first time that anyone outside of those tasked with studying airplane noise will see newly proposed changes to the way that airplanes come and go. The study gathered data and community input. Meanwhile, infrastructure plan battle taking place. Right now, lawmakers continue their fight over the president's latest proposal. We're going to tell you what both sides of the aisle are now saying about it.